suspected militants have attacked facilities at the new Northern Offshore Shipyard in the boundary shoreline of Ibom in Oruk Anam, Akwa Ibom State. The armed men reportedly arrived the yard at about 5 a.m. on Monday, shooting sporadically to scare off security workers around the site before unleashing their explosives into the multi-million naira dredging facility of the company. Briefing newsmen at the shipyard, Chairman, Northern Offshore Shipyard Limited engineer ÄङအခြÄK lamented the huge damage done to facilities at the shipyard by the suspected militant group from Ogoni part of Rivers State. According to Udonwa, they came into the shipyard and shot sporadically as staff on duty fled for their lives, leaving bullet marks on parts of the building. They said, "We can't start any business of the government of Akwa Ibom does not settle them. If they don't settle them, they cannot." They said, "We can't start any business of the government of Akwa Ibom if they do not settle them." They kept telling our staff to tell the government of Akwa Ibom to reach out to them, since they are in charge of both Rivers and Akwa Ibom states. Where do they expect me to get 20 million naira for them after destroying our machine worth 60 million naira? He reiterated that the incident had discouraged him greatly as it has affected expansion activities, causing him to strongly consider taking the investment elsewhere. The chairman said it was born out of his desire to contribute to the development of the state by providing employment opportunities for our teeming youth. At the last count, he said, over 100 staff were working at the shipyard, with 4 of those from neighboring River State. Engineer Udonwa appealed for a prompt intervention from the state government to forestall a recurrence of the ugly incident. On the site were some policemen led by the area divisional police officer, Kelechi Amadi, who declined to comment on the matter, but when contacted, the state police spokesperson Odiko Magdon assured that he will comment on the matter once he is briefed. Meanwhile, the 9-meter MV Swift security vessel earlier scheduled for launch this weekend will now be launched on January 30th, 2021. The management said the decision to postpone the date of the launch was regrettable and apologized for the inconveniences. So guys, we talked about this man. Yes, they say it was set to be launched, that this man brought whether he coupled or he built, he built this ship from Singapore. That was what we heard, and everybody was happy. Yeah, this kind of a thing is going to bring developments and what have you. And I said a lot of people really want to come back home to invest. But this kind of character that we have in this country, I don't just understand it. And that is why you see that a lot of people in this country, their area cannot get developed. They have scattered everything. This attitude of destroy. Now that you have destroyed these things, now then, how do you get the money? Who is going to fix all these things back? I don't understand them. I don't really understand. Because the whole thing has really, everything is wrong from the top. Everything that you see people are doing at the lower cadre, the lower level, it started from the top, and that is what is exhibiting now. You can imagine what they are exhibiting. They have to say to you, you want to buy land. After you must have bought land. At least that is what happens among the people. You buy land. For you to develop the land, some people come and tell you, you have to bring this, you have to bring this, you have to bring that. Those who do not even know where you got your money from. Those who do not have any stake with what you have bought. You are doing foundation, they will come. Oh, you have to pay. Everybody will just want to agree to that. I think there was a time when Ambode, I'm talking about Lagos State, Ambode was there. They were talking about all this M1l1tants and all of that. That they should stop it, stop them from harassing people who are building in the state, because it has caused a lot of problem, and it's still causing. But at the end of the day, they could not enforce the whole thing. At some point, I think initially they tried to enforce it, but at some point they lost it. For people to buy land in some areas now is a problem. You want to go and come and invest, it's a problem. The youth will come out that you need to settle them. Settle them for what? If really these people, that just like I said, the whole thing has everything is wrong from the top, because if they are if they are occupied with one or two things, they are gainfully employed, we will not be seeing all of these things, because they will not even have time. Because at the end of the day, what is it that you want to get? They will share it among themselves. It is still peanuts. It's not going to go anywhere. We have a long way to go. See this man that has brought this in all the way from where he came from. How do you expect the people in diaspora to come back? They will say, come back. Let us build Nigeria together. Let us do this together. But see the end results. A lot of people have come back and they have regretted. The majority, of course, some people have come back and, they are cool. But what is the percentage of those categories of people? Also, what really happened recently, I think there's something it escapes my mind. It happened recently, and it's the same thing that we are talking about. How do people now come back to say we want to invest, we want to do this? See the destruction level. Onto what? 60 million naira. They want 20 million naira, 60 million naira worth of properties being destroyed. How do we get out of this whole thing? It's unfortunate, though. Honestly, enemies of progress, they shall die without seed. Try this in advanced nation and see the outside. But in Nigeria, reverse is the case. You are saying that Nigeria, it is what it is. They think they have done their worst. Nemesis will surely catch up on them one day. The wickedness of the wicked shall come to an end. They will never know peace nor sleep in their entire lives. Great enemies of progress. How do one describe? How does one describe this kind of a wickedness? This wicked heart. This is so pathetic. Unfortunate incident. They will not go unpunished. Ogoni people are good in destruction. Employ retired Navy personnel as security. They then, as a usual, go to Navy bases and hire servicing personnel also. That is what is done in the whole of Niger Delta. Otherwise, my brother, those idiots will keep on coming. Meanwhile, which of your staff are they sending the messages? Be careful. Some of the workers from Rivers State are militant group members. Just imagine. Yet they want development. How do we develop? How do we develop? It's part of the game. It's what they do. I'm just feeling for the man. After you have come back to say, let us do this, let us do this. I could remember, yes, a man came all the way from Europe. He came to Edo State. The man was crying. Up to today, nobody even answered him. He came, they said, farming is the in thing in Nigeria. Farming is the in thing. The man came and bought a lot of acres of land. Do you know that S-Men finished this man? S-Men finished everything. And it was almost 20 million that he spent. 20 million naira. He spent everything. Went down the drain. Till today, nobody compensated him. We need to do something immediately. See what these drunkards have started doing. Do they think they are the only custodians of stupidity? This is what they did in Rivers State, and Wike said it was IPOB. Will he come and say it is IPOB that is responsible here? More so, since when did Akwa Ibom start being an apron strong of Rivers State? This is really sad. So guys, leave your comments below and let's have your take. Thank you.